Welcome to Peaches Teaches, the show where I teach everybody tuning in each episode how to do just about anything. Today, we are going to be making fried peaches and cream. Ooh la la, fancy! I'm gonna get my ass whooped if I don't say there's probably food all over me. This Peaches Teaches recipe was provided by my best friend Kayla. I would have never found this on whatever website I found it on if it wasn't for her. Thank you for tagging me on it. Get all this food covered lips, BB. Peaches, teaches, all the fucking things that you can do. So today, for this recipe, you are going to need fresh, mine are frozen, ripe peaches, sliced and peeled, all you're liking, baby, as many as you want. A bowl of cinnamon sugar, you can eyeball it, I believe in you. Ice cream or ice cream, no whipped cream, honey, we don't need that oil. Like, ice cream's better for you though. Vegetable or peanut oil to fry these bad boys in. And these are the ingredients for our funnel cake batter. 3/4 cup of milk, 1 egg, half a teaspoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 1/4 cups all-purpose flour, 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Since we have, get off. Since we have, ooh, it's so weird having the camera up there. If I'm at the end of filming, I may show you where the camera is. It's a random ledge that's built in my house for knickknacks. We love a knickknack, paddywhack, give a dog a I don't know. Because they want you to place your peaches in flour before you coat them in your funnel cake batter, we are going to get our funnel cake batter made first because I am low on sugar. I am low on flour, and maybe that's why, because there's a hole in it. But if I can't do this recipe, I'd rather know like right away. So let's get our 1 1/4 cup of flour out of the way. There. I wanted to switch it to a better dish. So now that we have our 1/4 cup of flour in there, I'm going to take an additional dish and loosely put flour in it. Just what I think would be enough for the peaches. I have a Tupperware lid here that I filled up with a light amount of sugar. That should be plenty. And then you're going to get your cinnamon and sprinkle until you are happy. You could use a fork to stir it, and you could even shake it if you're skilled enough. There. We have our cinnamon sugar mixed nicely. We are going to finish building our batter. So you need 3/4 cup of milk and 1 egg. 1 egg, you're done with the shell. What are you gonna do, snack on it? Your 3/4 of milk. Get out of my way. Half a teaspoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of sugar, I'm gonna use our cinnamon sugar for an extra flavor. 1, 2. Because I kind of have a lot more than I actually need, so oops. 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder. And because it's so particular and they don't make it, just don't fill up your normal teaspoon all the way. Make sure you can see the edge of the inside. Make sure you can see the edge of the inside of the spoon. And sweetie, when it comes to salt, that's a 1/4 teaspoon. Bippity boppity boo, how about you? So now that you have all of your ingredients in your dish, you could go put them in your pantry because you're done. I don't know why you insist on being so messy. And then whisk up your batter. Remember, be slow and gentle at first before you kick it in high power mode. Our batter is smooth with no lumps. You're done. So now that your batter is done, I'm going to move my sugar over here because that is what you need last. You're only going to need 3 to 4 inches of vegetable oil. So you are only going to need a pan for this. You can even get away with 2 if you would like, because that is a lot of oil, and cooking with oil can be very wasteful. And greasy, Hanny. You could turn the heat on your oil to medium, and you can even begin, I had to make sure it was on, and then you can even begin by making some of your peaches. So for now, I'm just going to dip them in the flour first as my oil is beginning to heat. I'm just gonna use the tongs to flip them when they're cooking, okay? Let's try the little tiny one as the sampler. This batter is so thick. It tastes good. Come on though, Peach, you could do it. Come on. Bitch, this should take him forever. I didn't really give the oil time to heat up, so I don't know how I could be mad right now. What do y'all think of the look? Even though you've seen it, oh, I just realized y'all seen this 2 weeks before this. I actually have like a crazy schedule going with Peaches Teaches and everything. You'll know why. Oh wait, you already know why from episode 20 because it was the big episode with my very first guest. I am so excited about that one. I'm really excited to hear the feedback because this was filmed before that. So I'm turning up the oil just a little bit, but I'm going to work on my other peaches because it is really starting to kick up now. You really have to force your peach into the batter. It almost doesn't want to stick. There we go. Place that in your fryer, your oil, wherever you're cooking. Another peach into your funnel cake batter, which I didn't realize funnel cake batter was like this. I thought funnel cake batter was thinner. Let me move my whole process around so y'all can see what I'm up to. So I'm getting my final peach that's in the flour at the moment and placing it in my funnel cake batter. Oh wait, there's one in here already. Why isn't it sticking? Oh my gosh. This is annoying. Our next one. Woo! This is trickier than I thought, girl. So place your last 4 peaches into the flour. You can flip your first 2 peaches after just a few minutes in there. Get the last of your peaches in your funnel cake batter. Oh my gosh. Man. Okay. Okay. We have 3 peaches left. See, you guys, the more you do something, the easier it can become. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my first 2 peaches out. I'm gonna flip the other 2. Take my first 2 out and place them in the cinnamon sugar. Okay, give them a shake first. I'm rushing a little, I need to calm down. Those ones were done. You hear them when they're done, so that's how you know. One more and then we could clean this up. I might try to refrigerate this batter because I'm going to make my mom a few of these whenever she gets off work later. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to wrap up that. Let me get a dish out. And you want to toss these around in your cinnamon sugar. Be sure to check on your other ones. See? They cook quick, so be ready, guys, okay? Guys, be ready. That's literally how that came out. So you could just put this flour aside with a lid on it. Put a lid on it. You're done. I'm gonna save it for when my mom gets off from work later. And then what I'm gonna do is my peaches are done, so I'm gonna put that aside. Get some Reynolds wrap. And just cover your batter to put it in the fridge. I would only save the batter for if you're going to do this in the same day. So now I'm putting my cinnamon sugar up front. I'm turning the heat off of my peaches. They're done. So we got that tossed around in our cinnamon sugar. I don't remember funnel cake having cinnamon sugar on them. These last few cooked a little bit more, but they aren't burnt. So that's good at least. Counts for something. So just coat your last few fried peaches with your cinnamon sugar. These are looking delicious, but they kind of look like cut off and fried ears. I'm gonna do the same thing with the cinnamon sugar and save it for later for when my mom gets off. She could try this because she was really excited about this recipe whenever I found it and told her about it. So now that that is done, oh gosh, is my phone still on? Okay. I have 4 minutes to spare. Do I wrap it up in 4 minutes or do I start reshooting? I'm gonna start reshooting. So I ever so slightly scooched my pan over right here so you could see them hopefully. Here's video of the dirty stove and our fried peaches. So you're going to get out some vanilla bean ice cream and your bowl of choosing. So this is Lucas warm water. And I just sit the spoon in there for literally just a second. Flick off excess water back into where I keep the spoon. And that way it makes it so easy to just get the scoop of ice cream you want. 1 scoop. I'm actually going to pick out my peaches before I put my ice cream in there so they could go on top of the warm peaches. I actually just want 4. Let's do 4. I'm a big bitch. So then I dip it back in the water. See? Give it a stir. And then I go in for the second scoop. Put that down. 1 more scoop of ice cream. Nice big chunky scoop. Put that right on top. You know what? We need 1 more baby scoop. Not even a full scoop. There. There we go. Now we can try this. We can officially try this. Are you ready to try some fried peaches and cream? Because I know I am. So let me show you on camera first the finished product. Why don't we do that? The freaking shadow gets in the way. Some vanilla bean ice cream with some fried peaches. Whoa. Oh my god, I knew something like that was gonna happen. Here we go. It's weird because some spots are warm and some spots are cold. Kind of like my heart. Cut into that peach. I like the way that's cutting. Get a bite of ice cream with it. My first bite. Ooh. Wow. I was not expecting this in the least. I thought this recipe was gonna be a dud. This taste is exceptional. the cinnamon sugar makes it. Like, it would be so delicious just as a fried peach with that batter. But the cinnamon sugar is what makes it. You get the delicious fried peach, so it tastes almost as if it's a bite of a pie. And then you get the delicious vanilla bean ice cream. I love vanilla bean ice cream. Not vanilla bean. You have to cut it in half, scrape the things, get the full flavor. Okay, sweetie? It is so good. It is like taking a bite. It's like just a slice of pie. Like, seriously, it is a slice of pie and a slice of a peach. It is... and it just cuts so easily. It is so good. From now on, whenever you think of peaches and cream, I hope you think of me first, and then I hope you think of seeing and eating peaches and cream this way. It adds what was missing to regular peaches and cream. I could eat this whole thing right now on camera before I finish this. The peach is so warm and it's so fucking juicy and delicious. And all that juice stays within that funnel cake batter with that delicious brown sugar on the, with that delicious cinnamon sugar on the outside. You could have used brown sugar, but you need cinnamon in there. Cinnamon and peaches go together like, my mind is blank on two things that go together because all I want is this. 5 out of 5 fucking peaches. There is nothing else that needs to be said except make this. Make this. It will be worth the time. This was filmed in 45 minutes. It is absolutely worth it. And you will fucking love it and love me for telling you to make it. I'm not even joking. I know joking. Pretty funny guy, but I'm not. I need to wrap this up. This is so good. If you make this, please let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear feedback. Give me feedback on the channel. I hope you all enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, go down below to Venmo and tip me. Thank you all for watching. Bye. Ew, I don't like how I said bye. Thank you all for watching. Bye. There we go. Bye. No. Bye. Yeah, that's how it does.